What does Black History means for me? It's a day when we remember our history and the struggles that Black people have back in the day and back in the past. But I think people take it a little extra and want sympathy and that. So we can't move, don't make that hole and down. We're Black, we can move on.
Black history is important to me because I'm a Black woman. Right. Whatever, all the struggles that Black has gone through has affected me in many ways. Right, because my ancestors are coming up from this Black race.
You mean a lot to me. You understand? Coming from Marcus Garvey, why fight for we make a man like a why name man? Obama could be a president in America this day. You have to respect that. You understand? Those coming from way back. And the fight it make you reach where we reach now.
Well, I don't know. I've never heard of it, so I can't really say much about it because I'm from Germany, and there's not a big Black community in Germany, not where I live at all, so I've never really heard of it.
I love people. I don't really single out Black or white, so it don't mean anything much to me.
Black History Month means the upliftment of Black people. Yeah, that's what I think about it.
Black History mean every Black people get together still, you see what I say? And just unite, you understand me?
You know mean nothing to me. Black History Day, you know mean nothing to me. You say a Black a kill Black. You say a Black a shoot Black, a Black a stab up Black. If a Black man a kill Black, we don't need a Black History Month. What are we doing Black History Month? If 1,000 people dead for here, no Black kill Black, white not kill Black. So why are we doing Black History Month? Who is this now?
Well, Black History Month, you know, is the whole history of the days of slavery and the whole sabotaging and all this cruelty. But I think the people right now feel like slavery days is over. But if I put the elephant one place from him young and take the rope off of him when him get old, I'm gonna stay same place. So we're still slavery.
When I think right now about this Black slavery business, Black History Month and them thing there. Don't know somebody ancestors that come off as slave. And my great grandfather was a slave, you know. So them things have to come up still, you know. And that's my perspective, that's still, you know. You know, say it's a traditional life still, you know what I mean?
Black History Month still, you know, is very important to I and I as a Rasta man, because it's like blackness and it's a bring up and it's a burn out the old slave ways and what the atrocities that used to reach us in those times. So Black History now to I is like highlighting what did go on for a long time and what need to be changed in this time. And it even make black man more aware of himself. So yeah, we get a month out of 12. So I could say what we can achieve during them time there, both spiritually and physically and financially.
Okay, that was the video depicting this time of year. This time of year in the Western Hemisphere, it is Black History Month, and therefore we salute and honor the history of black folks in Western Hemisphere. Speaking of Black History Month, the founder and author of this month was a Harvard graduate. He was from right here in Cambridge. And we know that Cambridge has a huge history of black folks. Cambridge is rich in black history. So before the month's out, we're going to try to bring some of that history your way. Okay. Hello, I am Hasson Rashid, and it is excellent being here with you once again. It is an awful great achievement, and it is unique experience to come in your homes once again from our studios here at CCTV. We are here at BeLive, and so I greet you with the universal greetings of Peace. We're going to try to get back to that video, which has a variety of folks celebrating and saluting their participation of this great month that we have every February, Black History Month. We're going to try to get back to that, and we're going to also try to get to some of the events that are happening in our region that relates to Black History Month. Okay. Okay, I understand that yesterday at the City Hall, they commenced the celebration of the 150th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, the Declaration of Freedom for all those who were enslaved. Okay, enslaved here in, I guess, the United States. So the keynote speaker was Beverly Morgan Welch, and she's from the Museum of African American History, which is located in Boston, and that event was held at City Hall, Sullivan Chamber, 795 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge. And I heard it was a great event, and it was a success. So once again, I myself, and I know a lot of other people here at BeLive CCTV, honor and salute Black History Month. Everybody that is referring to in the Black History Month. Okay, that was a great commemoration and proclamation of the 150th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation. Okay, okay. I'd like to right now. I'd like to change the subject since we're on the City Hall, and the other night they had City Council meeting, and at night there was an item on the agenda that relates to Reverend Danny D. Goog, and it was concerning the flag and how it is an embarrassing and an offense to the Native American people, the flag of Massachusetts, and it was concerning the efforts to change that flag and something respectable to our Aborigine people, Native Aborigine people here in Massachusetts. Okay, I want to show you something about this flag and what the Native people were protesting about. You would say the flag of Massachusetts is an honorable item, but according to the Aborigine people in Massachusetts, it is not an honorable item. And I want to show you what's not so honorable about it. Okay, we're going to try to get this on the doc cam. So I'm going to let you look at this. Okay, the not the above two images or flags, which was a Nazi flag and Confederate flag, and you know that there was nothing honorable about those two. But look to the left on the right, and you see the seal of Massachusetts. And on the right, you see the actual flag of Massachusetts. But I want you to look at, I want you to look at the top there. There's a sword there. There's a sword. There's a sword right over the Indian gentleman, Native American gentleman. And I want to bring your attention to what that sword is a depiction of. It is okay. There's the sword, it was a sword of, it symbolizes the sword of a gentleman named Miles Standish. Okay, now this Miles Standish, he was with the Pilgrims. Okay, or was that yeah, he was the Pilgrims. He was with the Pilgrims back in the early history of Massachusetts, but he was not a pilgrim. Okay, he was not a pilgrim. He was just a man sort of like a mercenary. So what he did, the Pilgrims, they defeated an Indian chief, and Miles Standish, he took his sword and cut the man's head off and hung it on a pole. So that sword represents the sword that Miles Standish used to cut an Indian chief's head off. And that's what the Native people are angry about. That's one of the main reasons why they want to change that flag. And it's also on the seal of Massachusetts, the seal which they use to stamp every item of official business that is taken care of at the Massachusetts State House. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Okay, and I wish them success in getting that those things out of the seal symbol and the flag symbol. And even State Representative Brian Rush in 2007, he made an attempt to change the state seal for some 2 decades. Okay, and there's others that are pushing for the change of the Massachusetts flag and the state seal, especially the sword hanging over the Indian's head, Native American's head, which was a sword symbolizing Miles Standish. I guess he was a mercenary that hung out with the Pilgrims back in those days. Okay, but he wasn't a pilgrim. Okay, I'm Hasson Rashid, and this is the History of Community Life. This is your Human Service News and Information, but we've strayed a little bit away from human services because of the fact that it's Black History Month. I promised you that I'd give you a rundown of some of the Black History events here in Eastern Massachusetts or in our region. Okay, so there is a city. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The Boston Children's Museum. We're going to start with that. Daily, Boston Children's Museum. Boston Black, A City Connects. That's the title of their exhibition or event that is held daily at the Boston Children's Museum, and it is an event which commemorates the Black History Month. And so that's daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's at the Boston Children's Museum. So if you want to find something that relates to Black History Month during February here, 2013, you can go over to the Boston Children's Museum daily, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're holding something related to Black history. Okay, they're also celebrating African American history and song. Okay, African American, that's the same as Black American. Okay, and they're celebrating history and song. That's Saturday, this coming Saturday, February 16th, 2013, 11 a.m. Boston Public Library, Dudley Branch. Okay, expression of Black history. Also at the Boston Public Library Metapan Branch. That's the Metapan Branch. Expressions of Black history, Saturday, February 16th, 2013 to 11:30 a.m. Okay, there's African Mass Making, Tuesday, February 19th, 2013, 3:30 to 3 p.m. Boston Public Library, Grove Hall Branch. Okay, African Masking again, Wednesday, February 20th, 2013, 10:30 a.m. at the Public Library, Jamaica Plains Branch. Okay, African Masking again, Wednesday, February 20th, 2013, 1 p.m., Boston Public Library. And there is African Mass Making again. That's Wednesday, February 20th, 2013, Boston Public Library, Codman Square. Okay, African Mass Making, Boston Public Library, Brighton Branch, Thursday, February 21st, 2013, at 3 p.m. African Mass Making, Boston Public Library, Mattapan Branch, February 22nd, 2013, at 2 p.m. African Mass Making, Boston Public Library, Central Library in Copley Square, African Mass Making, Saturday, February 23rd, 2013. Okay, and there's the theater, Harry Tubman Theater, I Can't Die But Once. I guess that's a play that they're putting on, and it'll be held on February 27th, 2013 to 4 p.m. and that's at the Boston Public Library, Orient Heights Branch, East Boston, Massachusetts. It's okay, exhibit confronting our legacy, slavery and anti-slavery in the North. That's Tuesday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's no date on that, so I imagine that's this coming Friday. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Historic Newton Mass. That's exhibit confronting a legacy slavery, anti-slavery in North America. Theater Walk On, the story of Rosa Parks. Friday, February 15, 2013, 1 p.m. Saturday, February 16, 2013, 2 p.m. The story of Rosa Parks can be found at the theater. That's Hibernian Hall, Roxbury. Okay, that's Theater Rosa Rides. Wednesday, February 20th, 2013, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. John F. Kennedy Library and Museum. Okay, tour African American Patriots Tour. That's daily. Freedom Trails, Boston. Okay, and those were some of the things that are happening in Eastern Massachusetts that relate to this month of Black History. So if you heard any of those things and you wrote the times and the dates and locations, I advise you to get on out and absorb some of this information about our history here in Massachusetts. Okay, one more thing that we're going to touch on for Black History Month is that the Nation of Islam. And I know you know about the Nation of Islam. That's where the Minister Louis Farrakhan, Malcolm X, and a number of other people, famous people, got their start. Well, they're located at 10 Washington Street, Grove Hall, and they want me to remind you that they're at Touch 106.1 FM every Saturday, Sunday, and on Saturday you can listen to the Nation of Islam broadcast at 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Nation Speaks, Sunday 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Unity Hour, Sunday 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. The Nation of Islam Hour of Power, and Sunday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. the Confirmation Hour. That's the Nation of Islam on Touch Radio 106.1 FM, and they claim to have decades of on-air experiences. So tune in to hear the topics of the day and interesting interviews. And they're also located on the internet from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Hear them live on the internet. That's www.wrbbradio.org. That's the Nation of Islam now on Touch Radio 106.1 FM. So if you can get that on your dial over here in Cambridge, I advise you to go on and listen to it. Okay, I want to bring you a little message from the NAACP, and it's relating to gun violence. You know, we are no strangers here in Cambridge to gun violence because the killer of Miss Charlene Hay is still unapprehended, and it's all about our youth going crazy, and we must stop our youth from this madness, indulging in this madness, killing up each other. But here's something pertaining to from the NAP pertaining to gun violence, and I guess that's what it's on everybody's mind, getting our legislators, everybody nationally, the minds of our national citizenry and residents, and they are concerned about getting our elected officials to create some legislation against this these atrocious gun violence that are being perpetrated by our young people, especially our young people. It's even worse when it's done by young people and not adults. So that's what we got to stop. We got to stop that madness out there in the streets, that insanity. Okay, and that is our greatest concern, according to the NAACP. Okay, it's all too easy to access guns, and the resulting gun violence are a major problem in the United States today. In addition to the very high-profile and horrific incidents in the towns of Newtowns, Columbine, Aurora, and Blacksburg, This is especially true in urban and distressed communities and communities of color. The leading cause of death among African American teens ages 15 to 19 in 2008 and 2009 was gun-related homicide. African American children and teens accounted for 45% of all child and teen gun deaths in 2008 and 2009, but were only 15% of the total child population. Black males ages 15 to 19 were 8 times as likely as white males of the same age and 2.5 times as likely as their Hispanic peers to be killed in a gun-related homicide. In 2009, current estimates are that there are 270 million guns held by citizens in the United States today. That means there are almost 90 firearms for every 100 men, women, and children in the U.S. today. In response to the devastating causes by gun violence to our neighborhoods and communities. Okay, so what they really want you to do is to stay on top of your elected officials, to get them to create the kind of laws, legislations that will effectively deal with this menace out in our society, this insanity that seems to have no end. And also, I want you to step up your pressure on the law enforcement officials in this county to come up with the killer of Miss Charlene Haig. Okay, I'm Hasson Rashid, and I'm not gonna. Okay, wait a minute. I take that back. There are a few more things I'd like to bring to your attention before we leave you once again. Okay. Public transportation is broken. Public meeting on the next increases and how to fix it. The Massachusetts Senior Action Council on Friday, February 15th at 2:30 p.m. At the Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Mass Avenue, will be sponsoring an event entitled Time to Fix Public Transportation. Okay, refreshments will be served. And they'll be talking about things like, is the ride going up again? What is the funding for transportation and jobs? So plus find out their plan to bring the cost down for the ride and invest in public transportation. So that's an event titled Public Transportation is Broken. Public meeting at Mass Senior Action Council. That's this coming Friday, February 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Mass Avenue, and I hope to see you there. I'll be there, so will you be there? I hope to see you there. Okay, there's another thing that's happening on Friday, February 23rd, Saturday, and it's Human Trafficking Awareness Day. And this event will be held at the First Baptist Church, 5 Magazine Street, Cambridge, Mass. 02139, in the heart of Central Square. And the featured speakers will be Patrice Fernando, and is a survivor of slavery. Okay, their other guest speakers will be Barbara Anderson, is the executive director of All Hands, a ministry organization of the Trinity Baptist Church in Arlington, and there will also be Jeannie Fournier, and she has a passion to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Okay, so that's the Human Trafficking Awareness Day, Saturday, February 23rd, 2013, 1 p.m. To 4 p.m. Okay, it's almost Chinese New Year's time, so the Chinese invite you to a concert, and you are welcome to participate in this year's Chinese New Year's concert, Wednesday, February 20th, 2013, 10 to 2 p.m. Citywide Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue. So I'm Hasson Rashid, and that's just about it for me. Until next time, so I always leave you and with this to keep on your mind, that you should keep your mind focused on human service, mission, and purpose. Keep your nose clean. Don't play the game. Play it straight. And until next time, I leave you with the greetings of peace.
What does Black History mean for me? It's a day when we remember our history and the struggles that Black people have back in the day and back in the past. But I think people take it a little extra and want sympathy and that. So we can move, don't make that holding down. We're Black, we can move on.
Black history is important to me because I'm a Black woman. Right. Whatever, all the struggles that black has gone through has affected me in many ways. Right, because my ancestors are coming up from this black race.
Give me that to me. You understand? Coming from Marcus Garvey, why fight for to make a man like a why name man? Obama could be a president in America this day. You have to respect that. You understand? Those come from way back. And the fight make you reach where we reach now.
Well, I don't know. I've never heard of it, so I can't really say much about it because I'm from Germany, and there's not a big black community in Germany, not where I live at all, so I've never really heard of it.
I love people. I don't really single out black or white, so it don't mean anything much to me.
Black History Month means the upliftment of black people. Yeah, that's what I think about it.
Black history mean every black people we get together still, you see me I say? And just unite, you understand me?
You know mean nothing to me. Black history day, you know mean nothing to me. You say a black a kill black. You say a black a shoot black, a black a stab up black. If a black man a kill black, we don't need a Black History Month. What are we doing Black History Month? If 1,000 people dead fear and a black kill black, white not kill black. So why do Black History Month? Who is that man?
Well, Black History Month, you know, is the whole history of the days of slavery and the whole sabotaging and all this cruelty. But I think the people right now feel like slavery days is over. But if you put the elephant one place for him young and take the rope off of him, when him get old, I'm going to stay the same place. So we're still slavery.
Well, I think right now about this black slavery business, Black History Month and them thing there. Don't know some ancestors that come out first. And my great grandfather was a slave, you know. So them things have to come up still, you know. And that's my perspective, that's still, you know. You know, say it's a traditional life still, you know what I mean?